Welcome to another 10 at 10 for 10 training and leadership development. Today, we're going to talk about the explosive growth that I'm seeing coming as a result of opening up the $1 pool, which is going to come soon. It hasn't opened yet, but it's about to. So guys, I would think all of you would appreciate the value of adding one more wallet to your MetaMask application, so you have an address for the $1 pool, so people can, your current referrals as well as other referrals can join underneath that link, right? Is there any reason why any one of you would not be willing to do that? Not interested in, just one more click, one more pay now of $1 a day? Anybody not interested in doing that?
I can't think of a reason.
Hindi mo na lang i-connect ng kanya. Gusto mo
Okay, so I think if you understand how powerful this is going to be, everybody that's currently already signed up in the $10 pool should go ahead and open up a $1 account, and in most cases with the same sponsor. Okay, there may be a few exceptions to that, but in most cases you want to work with your same sponsor to get their link. So it's going to be kind of a rollout. It's going to start with me. I'll provide my link to my referrals. My referrals will provide the link to their referrals, and it'll filter on down as we just all start signing up. So it'll take a couple of days for it to roll out, I imagine, of the existing team, at least as far as the active part of that existing team. Well, let's just be super conservative and say in that rollout, and it might take a day or two or three. Let's just say it's only 100 of you. We're approaching 1,300 in users, but that, many of that is sub accounts. But people wise, you maybe divide that by 3, get a better idea what the number of people are behind, members, that are promoting pool funding. But let's just be conservative. Let's say 100 people that come in and set up the $1 pool. Okay. Now, you can have sub accounts, but to me, it doesn't really make sense. If you already have sub accounts on your $10 pool, it doesn't make sense to add sub accounts to your $1 pool, because you're probably going to be able to just manage just fine with just one account. And it'll be, simpler for you to track and all that. I'm only going to have one. Even though it's allowed, but let's say you're in the Philippines, or you're in Africa, or you're in one of these places where $5-10 is, still considered significant money. After all, I think in places like the Philippines, it's very common for $10 to be the daily wage for a lot of jobs, even office jobs, $10 a day. It's, and in some cases, it's even less than that in parts of Africa. So these people are very anxious for us to open up the $1 pool. And based on what I saw as we started pool funding, the growth can come in big waves. It was coming way stronger than what we see in the American team on the $10 pool. When it first started, we were rotating every day. That was the case for a couple of months. And then the pool just got too big. And that's why we really wanted to put more energy in building an American team to offset that. And we came up with the $200 plan to help boost the numbers and raise capital faster for the pool, by someone buying $100 worth of PFB on day one of onboarding. That really helps our numbers. So let's just say we start with 100. We start with the beginning of June with 100, and now we go into the month of July. Guys, it makes sense that if you're in a country like the Philippines or Africa or like something like that, it makes sense for you to sign up more than 2 people, more than 4 people. It makes sense probably to sign up, let's just say 10 people. Okay. In fact, I think that's going to end up being the average. I think the average person in a lot of these other countries, they're more, you know, the interesting thing is the more poor people are, the more united they are. You know, I don't know if you caught on to that, but affluency separates us and poverty, you know, unites us a lot of times. And so, you know, people are talking to each other and they're sharing more, right? When in these countries that they don't make that much in the job market. So if you had 10 on average, if we start with 100, who wants to be my human calculator? Who would like to be my human calculator today? Hunter, would you like to be my human calculator today?
Sure.
Okay, you're my human calculator. So let's say we get to the end of June. We've got 100 people each on average. They all got 10. So that would put us at how big of a team, you know, on round number.
That would put us at 1,000.
1,000. Listen, so that's how we're going to start July. We'll start July off with 1,000, right? Now think
Right.
about it. Right now we're approaching 1,300 users right now. Imagine going from 1,300 users to almost 2,500 users in 1 month, right?
Beautiful.
Right. That's what could happen with
Right.
the $1 to really boost the growth here. But let's just look at the $1 pool alone. So we have 1,000 people in the beginning of July, and on average, each of those are going to each go get 10 on average. So you know, by the time we get to August, how many is that? 1,000 times 10.
1,000 times 10, there would be 10,000.
10,000. I'm making it easy for you. All right, so imagine that, guys. Imagine us having 10,000 people who are paying every month, okay, starting at the beginning of August, okay, of this year. Now, also bear in mind that the 1,000 that started in the month of June, they're now graduating into the $10 pool. So now they've migrated, or they've added to what they're doing. They're doing the $1 pool. Now they're also doing the $10 pool. So 1,000 people are going to come from that $1 pool, right? Now the next month, 10,000 people are going to come from the $1 pool. See how explosive the numbers are compared to what we've experienced building the American team only in the $10 pool, where we're getting maybe at the beginning it was like 1 or 2 a day, 3 a day, and then it grew to 3 or 4 a day, and then it turned into 4 or 5 a day. Right, currently we're about 6 or 8 a day right now, coming in every day from mostly the American team. But as we go worldwide again with the $1 pool, 10,000 in August. On average, those in August, the 10,000 that are in August are all going to get 10 on average. So that puts us into September with what kind of number?
100,000.
100,000. Yeah.
100,000, right? And in October, 100,000 turns into
Million.
Million.
1 million. Okay. And what month am I in now? October.
October.
All right. So October.
$1,000 pool.
Yeah, in the $1 pool. Yeah. So we're opening up the $1,000 pool at that time, and we've got now 100,000 people, and they're all excited about the 10, the 100, now the $1,000 pool, and we're seeing people migrating up, and they're migrating up to the different pools. But again, we got 1 million people in October. So we go into November. How many is that? 10 times a
10
million.
million.
10 million.
10 million.
We finished the year off with how many?
100 million.
100 million.
What?
Okay. See how significant that is? See how the $1 pool is going to create this explosive growth, guys?
Phenomenal.
And it's going to push into the $10, $100, and $1,000 pools. The energy from people is going to feed into that. So I'm just giving you a you know, this is, I'm waving the flag saying, hey, get ready, get ready, get ready for some explosive growth. It's gonna happen. As soon as we open that $1 pool, it's just the floodgates are gonna open. And so just realize that the more you can support what I'm doing from the administrative level, whatever you can do to contribute that way is gonna be beneficial now to shore up what I gotta do, because we've got to transition quickly from several manual processes over to automated processes and to support that kind of growth that we're going to have. Okay. That's the main thing that could slow us down, is if we don't automate quickly enough. That makes sense, guys? So
Makes sense.
Yes.
just realize that we're in it together, and we gotta pull resources together, and pull our connections together and make this happen in a big way, and start looking at things from a much higher viewpoint, because we can look at the individual level where you're sitting in your own chair, looking at this from the individual point of view, but rise up above and look down at it from, seeing the whole thing as a whole, that you're part of something that's greater than yourself. Your contribution matters, but it's only part of a greater whole, where you're situated. So I really do appreciate all of you that do attend the training. This may be an eye opener today about the power of growth, and you might think these numbers are crazy, but I'm telling you, they're not so crazy when you look at how quickly things are being adopted. Okay, look how quickly artificial intelligence is being adopted by the masses. People are plugging in and using it. Just look at everything. Everything's happening much faster. You can use social media, for example. How long did it take for, for Facebook to get to 1 million people? And how long did it take, Instagram to do the same thing, and so on? It just happened in shorter periods of time as each of these social media is rolled out. The same thing's happening with any kind of thing that's, available on the internet. Adoption can happen very quickly. We have a great offer. Money you don't have to pay back, and it comes in daily. So that's a fantastic offer. It's going to spread like wildfire. And now it's going to be available to the micro masses, the people that, have maybe felt like being kind of left out with, the $10 pool was a little bit beyond their reach to participate. But now, I don't know. No, I don't think anybody's going to have a problem participating in the $1 pool, right, guys?
Right.
Right.
8 billion people can
Absolutely.
all do that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're excited about this, guys. So get ready for explosive growth. And for those of you tuning in on YouTube, get ready too. You're going to watch it happen. It's going to unfold right here on this channel. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, give us a like and a positive comment. We really appreciate that. Bye for now.